The final night of 2022 brings the first day of conference play in the best league in college basketball. 4 games down, 1 to go in the Big 12 tonight. Yeah, Willie Wildcat is ready. Let's get set. Number 24, West Virginia and Kansas State here in Manhattan. In the NCAA tournament right now. Kansas State wins the tip, and off we go here at Bramlage Coliseum. Not a bad crowd considering it's New Year's Eve and considering K-State football was in the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans earlier today, losing to Alabama.
What Bob Huggins wants out there on the floor has been tremendous.
10 to shoot for Matthews. Now Kedrian Johnson in the corner. Johnson hanging off target. The massive Jimmy Bell Jr. with the offensive rebound for the Mountaineers. And Bell scores the first basket of conference play.
And Bell, a terrific offensive rebounder, which fits right in to the tradition of bigs for Bob Huggins, who have done great in that category.
Well, the lob for Naquan Tomlin and Eric Stevenson there to meet him
against Radford. Again, runs the floor great, can catch in traffic.
Didn't start playing until he got to Monroe Community College there in New York State.
And like a guy that's been doing it since 5 years old. But that's what excites Jerome Tang. I mean, they think he's got another level to go up. Obviously, the competition now goes up in January, February.
Trey Mitchell, nice move, the Texas transfer with his first basket. Bob Huggins loves what he brings to the table. Guy can hurt you inside and out. Johnson near the baseline, and a bounce to West Virginia. Emmett Matthews, but kept it at this end. Johnson left open on the drive, and Bell is there to clean it up again.
That downhill more consistently against half-court defenses.
Keith Noel missing from long range. Matthews the rebound for West Virginia, making its first appearance in the top 25 this year. Nice drop off Stevenson to Bell, and he smashes the rim again. Timeout for Kansas State. What a
downhill here. Stevenson, you force the help, and then there's Bell again. See, Bell vacates a little bit, creates some distance, and provides a passing lane at both ends. A terrific offensive rebounder and runs the floor well, as we mentioned.
Johnson up top, Emmett Matthews Jr.
Working inside out first.
Massoud catching fire, too strong. K-State 0 of 6 to start. Here is Trey Mitchell for 3. It's a swish. And the run continues for the Mountaineers. They have scored 11 in a row. And now foul at midcourt. Kansas State hasn't scored in more than 4 minutes. Keontae Johnson changes that. Mitchell, in and out. Wagee in traffic with the offensive rebound, sticking with it. And Mohamed Wagee's going back to the line. How about the hustle inside?
And go get those offensive rebounds. Great second and third effort right there for the big fella.
The lead is a dozen for West Virginia. Sills. And Wagee soars for the rebound. Stevenson on the take, had it knocked out of his hands, and he's the last one to touch it. Mitchell, the post up against Massoud, 5 to shoot. Mitchell, patient move, and Trey Mitchell scores.
Mitchell just buried him in the lane. No double team. He was able to get him deep.
Nice pass. Carter pulls it into Tomlin for the bucket.
Before good things happen. 10 points against Nebraska a couple of games ago. And Teddy only had 2 against Radford the game before Christmas, but he's the kind of guy, he gives you 5 rebounds, a couple assists. It's positive production.
Jerome Tang loves his energy. Wagee fouled inside by Tomlin. Much to the chagrin of the fan. It's funny, Bob Huggins told us earlier today, you asked him, well, what do you like about your team?
He really likes them. A little bit concerned about them coming to the Big 12. Probably need some improvement defensively. Case in point right there, ball containment.
Just under 18 a game. Toussaint guarded by Noel. Matthews with 10 to shoot. Bell on the block. Can he bully Ish Massoud? Jimmy Bell Jr., the basket won't count. It's a travel.
Dude on the interior, much better job doing his work early defensively right there.
Suit's giving him 60 pounds in that matchup. Marquise Noel. To Keontae Johnson.
And not just with the ball in Noel's hands. They need to get him going away from the ball in the half court.
Bell blocked, but a foul. And it'll be against Top.
That you're going to end up in half-court grinders. And Noel's got to learn when to pick his spots, and he has done a much better job. Just give it up, go away, let the ball be swung back to you and find you, then attack once the defense has shifted.
Johnson in attack mode, and a blocking foul against West Virginia. Kansas State, number 6 Texas, pulled out a hard-fought win at Oklahoma earlier, and also Kansas in Toussaint puts it up, 3-ball, air ball. Wagee though with the offensive rebound and the putback right before the shot clock.
Like this basketball team, although they haven't played great yet tonight, on the up and up as well.
Joe Toussaint hanging in the lane, and he gets it to drop. The Iowa transfer with the bucket, play the offensive glass. That's been the difference so far.
With Toussaint and Keedy Johnson for West Virginia, you have to keep them in front.
Abayomi Iyiola getting the start tonight for the injured team. Left it short, ball loose, picked up by K-State. Noel on the break, numbers for the Wildcats, and Iyiola with another bucket.
Defense, Massoud did a great job of not letting the guard turn the corner. And when defense turns into offense, numbers for K-State where they've been really good this year in transition.
Toussaint in the lane again, off balance. And the rebound for Kansas State and Tyke Green. Noel pushing ahead. Carter, the pull-up. Got it back. Massoud, long 2. Keedy Johnson left alone. Oh, Carter got submarined. Wagee comes up with it, and a timeout for West Virginia.
No doubt. And in this league, literally every game, all 18 games, a chance for a quality win. And that's not. You have a dynamic guard in Noel when he's making good decisions. He's terrific. And Tomlin and his progression. I mean, they've got really good pieces. And assuming they shoot the ball, Ted, just adequately from 3-point range.
Marquise Noel, so crafty.
Noel.
Bob Huggins was yelling at his team down the court right in front of us. Get low, get low. Noel the stretch. Carter. What a pass inside. Noel to Iyiola. And the run rolls on for Kansas State, leading to a timeout for West Virginia.
It's turning into offense. Communication right there from Carter back to Noel. Right in front of us, Noel's talking to Carter. I'm behind you, and then boom, like a second baseman turning the double play.
Noel picking up Keedy Johnson. Now Carter on the switch, foul against Carter. That's his second. Foul trouble mounting.
And if you get out of position, you just gotta let the play go. More important to have you available than to pick up that third.
Year as the point guard for the Mountaineers.
They're having a terrific year. And, you know, a junior college player, good matchup for a guy like Massoud when they're on each other.
5 to shoot. Stevenson lofting, and he hits. Eric Stevenson started
to go down. He might have a flurry of offense.
Noel the wraparound. Carter missed the 3. Johnson out to Matthews. Clear the runway.
Anytime a shot goes up, K-State did not. Provided an easy one for West Virginia.
Masood, laser pass inside. Tabayomi. Mitchell against Masood. He won that matchup earlier in the half. Couldn't get it to fall here. And a foul called on the floor. Tomlin with 3. Waukee has struggled at the line. He has so far this year. Now 3 of 7. Saw Waukee shaking his head at the line after contact. And he drains the second. So the lead back to double digits.
Yeah, Ted, an important final 145 right here, especially for K-State. You want to have success at both ends of the floor. You don't want to allow West Virginia some kind of mini run.
Carter missed the layup. Taken away by Johnson. Ahead to Matthews again, who pounds it.
Ted, once again, all that action going inside. You see Sills and Johnson there. Sills, it's typically the weak side guard, if not your point guard, and the type of plays that are really magnified at this level of competition.
Defender fell down. Johnson put his shoulder into him. And Johnson is fouled by Steve. Well, the Phillips 66 Big 12 Men's Basketball Championship returns. You were at T-Mobile Center just a couple of weeks ago, Kansas State, Nebraska.
Former of that ball game. And right here for K-State again, got to get a couple stops potentially to close out the half.
Mitchell way off, but another offensive rebound. It's Waukee. Matthews put it in. I don't. 10. 2 screens. Carter turning the corner. Johnson puts it up. And the first half comes to a close. Bob Term from Kip Kissinger, a contact technical foul after that initial whistle had blown. Second foul is on the floor. Noel going reverse side for 2 more. Mitchell pulls it down for West Virginia. Deontay Johnson took just 5 shots in the first half. K-State's top scorer, 18 a game. Here is Keedy Johnson for West Virginia drawing the foul. Johnson said he took that as a sign that he needed to come back. He didn't want to end his time at West Virginia with a season like last year.
Well, he's been terrific. Look at the last 4 games even, Ted. He's averaging about 13.5 in that stretch. Getting to the foul line, which is huge for his game.
Well, not even close with the floater, but he's still
2, putting him to 4, and you have now Bell with 3. So both these benches going to have to do some managing of the minutes here in the early part of the second half.
Eric Stevenson. And Noel
getting a little bit more control. I mean, if you're in good defensive position, it's fine. But he put both hands on his back.
Waukee, a strong move through the defense. Ahmed Waukee, 8.7 boards tonight. Johnson, floater, good, with a foul. Maybe that can get Keontae Johnson. I feel like I need to get Johnson more touches, even more than he's already getting. Under 10 to shoot. Mitchell against Johnson. Kobe Johnson, no. Offensive rebound, Trey Mitchell, and a foul. The third
becomes even that much more important. Again, this is not your typical, at least up to this point, offensive rebounding West Virginia. Necessarily not, it's just non-conference play, but not necessarily has it been like that thus far.
Was limit West Virginia to 1 shot. That has not happened at all tonight. That's why West Virginia leads by 9. Masood bangs it in. Transfer in his second year with K-State with his first bucket. Tomlin the deflection and the steal. Numbers for Kansas State. Bringing the heat. 12 who can get up like Naquan Tomlin. Noel picking the pocket of Waukee. Rejected by Waukee. What a recovery. And out of bounds.
Right there, little court vision. And then rim running right there. Tomlin. Athletic as can be.
Johnson working against Noel. Johnson off the mark. offensive rebound, Seth Wilson, and he puts it in. Seth Wilson has really become a key piece. Johnson, no relation. That is Kedrian Johnson's second. Tyke Green, nice pass. Noel scoops it in. Just celebrated his 24th birthday on Thursday with Desi Sills. Noel turned 23 on Christmas. The first three. Cats are within two. Johnson trying to save it. He does, even as he leaped across the timeline. Tucson drills it at the other end. Unanswered by West Virginia. Katie Johnson has been an effective lineup for the most part this year. Limited doses for West Virginia. Johnson, no. Iola on the weak side.
Leaving Iola wide open on the weak side.
Desi Sills the pick. And the finish. Kansas State down one. Johnson a triple. In and out. Kansas State has a chance to take its first lead. Foul called against the Mountaineers. Noel hitting the floor again. If it's on.
Those tearaway jerseys back in the day.
Lucky blue. Noel has tied it at 42. Kansas State down by as many as 14 in the first half. Sills trying to break down Trey Mitchell. 7 to shoot. Johnson puts it in for Kansas State's first lead.
All that talent, but he's also got a tremendous feel for the offensive end of the floor.
Late in the shot clock, Seth Wilson. No. Jimmy Bell skying for the offensive rebound. Inside to Kobe Johnson for 2. What a play by Bell.
And how about off that long rebound? Hits the back of the iron, and Bell leaves time this half. He's been really good away from the ball for Kansas State.
Under 10 to shoot. Massoud launches and connects. It's a three. Kansas State back in front.
36% three-point shooter. He's a guy that sometimes loses his confidence a little bit too easily.
In Manhattan, 7 to shoot. Noel giving it up. Desi Sills the step back over Kobe Johnson. Making it rain. Kansas. Johnson trying to feed the post. It's over the head of Bell. And turnover number 5.
Range coming in, but credit him. He looked like a guy that's been knocking us down all year.
Oh, how about that pass? Noel, extra feed to Iola for the basket. Beautiful.
He is a jet in a game of lots of athletic players. I mean, he just has that extra gear.
Stevenson fouls. He has to be smart here in the final 10 minutes. With 4 personals, this is the first free throw. Hit the second. Noel got the step on Tucson. No look feed. Tomlin missed it. But a foul. Virginia hasn't made a shot in almost 4 minutes. 8 on the timer. Johnson flying in. Blocking foul called against Massoud. That's his 4th. So Massoud with 4 for Kansas State. Stevenson with 4 for West Virginia. And Kedrian Johnson.
Coach 10.
Johnson hit them both. Matthews driving against Johnson, who had to be so careful there playing with 4. And 6th turnover of the night for Kansas State, compared to 17 for West Virginia. Matthews inside again. He lays it home. Matthews wanted a
plays from Matthews. The one in transition at Keontae Johnson, then obviously that's an easy one with Noel on him. Massoud tries to get there, half second late.
West Virginia has scored the last 8 points to tie it up. K-State hasn't scored in 5 minutes. Sills ends the drought. Kansas State reclaim game. West Virginia has missed half their free throws, 14 of 28. Noel, acrobatic move, missed the layup. Tomlin got it back. He it in, and he has a chance.
Has a tremendous motor. I mean, he plays hard. He's active at both ends. He just, right there, Ted, he just stays with it. Absorbs some
Community College in New York, 2 at Chippewa College in Florida, and now in the best college start in 6 years. It hasn't exactly been pretty tonight, but here in the Big 12 opener, we've got a dramatic finish ahead. Tomlin called for the foul, and that's his 4th.
Veteran was strong with it to get the call back, the foul call.
Matthews, in his 2nd stint with West Virginia, nails the senior night last year. What would this be like if I was at the Coliseum? And he decided to come back as a 5th-year senior.
And he's been terrific.
3-point lead. Keontae Johnson got around Trey Mitchell and he scoops it in.
We haven't seen that much tonight, but one of the things, and just let him attack and make some kind of decision. That time he's able to get all the way to the rim.
Keontae Johnson churning, no. Wagee with the follow. Johnson again on the take and a foul. It'll be on Keontae Johnson.
Nears Johnson and a couple on Noel. Honestly, they're 35 feet from the basket, Ted.
Just put everyone on the screen.
You have a couple too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
You don't want to do that underneath West Virginia's basket. You'd rather him just go down with it.
Johnson finds Stevenson, who had space, and he lays it home for just his 2nd in the last 2 minutes. Could it be Stevenson? This is a long 2, and he hits! Right on cue! Carter, the drop-off. Green, swatted by Stevenson. If it's on him, he's done. And it is. Eric Stevenson is fouled out.
You've got to go straight up and down, whether you're a big and Trey Mitchell or you're Eric.
Heart and soul of West Virginia this year. Now on the bench. Neither team has shot it well at the line tonight. Johnson trying to maneuver. Finds Trey Mitchell. West Virginia back in front with 6.
And not playing D with your hands.
Put it in the hands of Keontae Johnson against Matthews, and it bounces in. Keontae in the clutch. Mitchell sets the screen. Johnson rejects it off balance. A wild shot. Ball loose, picked up. Kansas State has it. Shot clock is dark. West Virginia has to foul. And Mitchell does. Iola with a big night. 12 points, 8 rebounds. And he hits the first.
The rim to stretch out the game if you're West Virginia.
Iola nails at the line. A season high 14 points. Here comes Keontae Johnson. Off the hands of Wilson. Trey Mitchell launching. Air ball. Another chance. Keontae Johnson drills it. 9/10 of a second left. He ties it up. And we are on to overtime on New Year's Eve.
Well, here's Mitchell. He misses everything right there. Look at Matthews. Look at that tap out right there. And that was with control. That was an unbelievable play. At first glance, I didn't notice how impressive that was.
Eric Stevenson is already fouled out. 3 players for Kansas State have 4 personals. Noel the steal ahead to Keontae Johnson. Blocked.
Ball. You have to be aware of where he is. If you catch it and he's near your area, you have to be strong with it. He's just one of the best in the league at being disruptive, whether he's on the ball or off.
Mitchell long 2. Noel secures it. Ahead to Desi Sills for the run out.
There's an opportunity to attack with an advantage.
Toussaint blazing to the basket. He draws the foul. Johnson on the block. Out to Noel. Got Toussaint off his feet. To Tyreke Green. The vision of Marquise Noel.
Yep.
West Virginia ball. Mitchell trying to scoop at the left, and he's fouled. Again, Noel's ripping Noel.
So here's what you have. Long, tall three. There's a noticeable discrepancy.
Here's within 4. Noel slicing into the paint. Picked up by Green. Noel the lob. Top floor, that's where Nae'Qwan Tomlin resides. Seth Wilson down the baseline for 2. Back to a 4. Sills in the paint over Wagi, might have gotten a piece of it. Sills got it back. Tomlin blocked at the rim by Matthews for a foul. At halftime, they're plus 14 at the moment. Tomlin stretches the lead. 3 of the first 4 games went down to the wire. This one in overtime. Noel the deflection. Tomlin the steal for Kansas State.
And that's Noel. And he's so quick to the ball.
20th turnover for the Mountaineers, and Noel is fouled by Keedy Johnson, and Johnson. Noel shooting 2. It's a 6-point lead. Marquise Noel, Nigel Pack's backup. And now he has become a double-double tonight. 18 points and 10 assists. His 4th points and assist double-double of the season. Mitchell for 3. Big shot for West Virginia. Well guarded by Kobe Johnson. Keontae Johnson sets the screen. Now against Toussaint. Noel. Count it with a foul. Mark.
To the ground, but he's strong. Also being low to the ground. And then, look, his decision-making has it's what point guard could eventually close it. And so far, he's done that.
Blocking foul against Tyke Green. West Virginia. And Noel can race around for a bit. Foul with 31.9 against Seth Wilson. This 21 points and 10 assists. Pushing ahead to Desi Sills. And West Virginia won't even foul now. It was an ugly start for Kansas State. But they rebound to win in overtime in the Big 12 opener to close out 2022.